Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time I'm going to talk about the NFL 2023 regular season prediction, where the NFL is back, it's almost back, when this is the last Sunday without NFL games until the February 2024, and this Tuesday is gonna to start the NFL when the Kansas City Chiefs, the champion of the last tournament 2022 Super Bowl 57 will receive the Detroit Lions and Kansas City. This is going to be an amazing game. And the next Sunday is going to start the week 1. So in this video I'm going to give my prediction about how the each division, how the standard are going to sorry how each division in both conference, the AFC conference and the NFC conference are gonna finish. But remember that in the last tournament, yes, the Kansas City defeated the Philadelphia Eagles in an amazing Super Bowl in the 57. This yes was the 57, where the Philadelphia Eagles played a tremendous first half, but in the second half, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs played better and won the Super Bowl in the last quarter. So let's talk about first in the AFC North, the American Football Conference. The first in the American in the East Division. Remember in the last year, the Buffalo Bills won this division 33. The second place was the Miami Dolphins 9A, and both teams qualified to the playoffs. And the New England and Jets were eliminated. In this year, I think that the Buffalo Bills will beat this division back to back, or the third consecutive time that they are going to win this division. And in the second place, we'll finish the Jets. Remember that the Jets traded for the Aaron Rodgers, but I think and the Dolphins will be the third, and they will be the Jets will finish in the second place, the Dolphins in the third place, and the Patriots will be the worst team in this division. But in my opinion, just the Bills are going to qualify to the playoffs, and the Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots will be eliminated. And in the second division, in the West, the last year, the Kansas City Chiefs, they were the West team with the record of 53, and they won the championship. The second best team in this division were the Los Angeles Chargers with record 10-7, and Las Vegas and Raiders were the worst team, and they didn't qualify. In this year, I think that will be the same. The Chiefs will win this division, and the second team will be the Chargers, and both teams will qualify to the playoffs. And I think that the Raiders and Broncos are going to be eliminated from this. I think that the Raiders are going to compete against the Chargers to qualify, but I think that the Chargers will be better than the Raiders, and the Broncos again will be the worst team, because I think I know that Sean Payton is going to improve this team as a head coach, but I don't trust the Russell Westbrook, and maybe I think that the no, sorry, Wilson, and I think that Russell Wilson will be cut or changed, transfer in the next off season. And in the AFC North, remember that the last year, the Cincinnati Bengals won this division. Sorry, 12-4. Remember that they lost the championship game against the Kansas City, and remember in the 2021 they defeated the Kansas City Bengals, played the Super Bowl 56, and they lost. And in the second place was the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams qualified to the playoffs. Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland were eliminated from the playoffs. I think this will be the best division in the AFC and in the NFC in the league, where I think that the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers will qualify to the playoffs. The Ravens will win this division because I think that they have Lamar Jackson and a tremendous defense. The second best team will be the Bengals because they have a tremendous quarterback, a very good wide receiver, a very good defense. But I think in this moment the Ravens are better, and my Steelers are going to improve their record. I think that I predicted that they are going to have a record of 11-7, but in my opinion, in this moment, Ravens and Bengals are better than the Steelers, and the Browns will be eliminated. So Steelers will qualify as the last team in the seventh set in the AFC conference. And the last division of the AFC, the South. Remember this was the worst division in the NFL, where the where the Jacksonville Jaguars played a tremendous second half in the last season. They won this division. The Tennessee were disappointing for me because they started a very good the season, I think A1, and they no 7-1 or 7-2, and they finished 7-10. They had a very bad second half. So, and Tennessee, Indianapolis, and Houston were eliminated. So, in my opinion, in this division, the winner of this division will be the Titans. Titans, because they are a better team and they are the only team that will qualify to the playoffs from this division. And the Jaguars, Colts, and Texans will be eliminated. So, in my opinion, the teams that will qualify in the AFC will be the Bills, Chiefs, Chargers, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, and Titans. Let's see if I am correct in the end of the season. And in the NFC, the National Football Conference, I'm going to give me a prediction. In the NFC East, remember that the last year, wait a minute. The Philadelphia were the best team in this conference, in this division, where they have a record of 14-3. Remember that they are the runner-up, where they lost against the Kansas City in the last Super Bowl. The Dallas were the second best team in this division with record 12-5, and the New York Giants were the were the third team with record 9-7, and they qualified to the playoffs, and the Washington Commanders were eliminated. So I think this will be the same. Well, not the same. I think that the Eagles are still one of the two best team in the conference alongside the 49ers. I think that Eagles will win this division. I think that they will be easy, but the Cowboys are playing. The Cowboys, in my opinion, have a very good team, but the only problem that they have is the quarterback, Dak Prescott, because in my opinion he's very good a quarterback, but he's not an elite quarterback, and I think the Dan Prescott is the problem for the Dallas Cowboys because they have a very good offense line, a very good running game, a very tremendous defense. So I think that the Dallas Cowboys will get the second place in this division, and Eagles and Cowboys will qualify to the playoffs, and Washington and Giants will be eliminated. In the NFC West, the last year, the San Francisco 49ers won this division with record 13-4. Remember, they were the second best team in the conference. They were eliminated against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Conference League. But remember that they suffered because the Purdue, I think, the quarterback was injured in the game, and he couldn't return to the game. And Garoppolo, I don't know which quarterback played that game, and they didn't have any chances to win because they didn't have a very good quarterback. And remember that the San Francisco had a very weird season, where in the first game of the season they lost the Trey Lance for an injury. Well, now he was transferred to the Dallas Cowboys, and then Garoppolo played for 4 or 5 games. He got injured. Brady Purdue, I don't know how is the name of this San Francisco quarterback, and he led the team to the playoff with the second record in the NFC, and he led the team to the NFC Championship game. The Seattle Seahawks were a surprise in my opinion because they qualified. They were the second best team in this division with record 9-8. Los Angeles Rams, in my opinion, were the disappointing of the season because they were the champion in the 2021 Super Bowl, but they play a very bad season, and the Arizona Cardinals were the worst team in this division. So in my opinion, in this division will be the same. The 49ers will win this division. I think they will have an easy path to way to win this division. The Seattle Seahawks will be the second best team and will qualify again to the playoffs, and the Rams and Cardinals will be eliminated. In the NFC North, in the last season, the Minnesota Vikings won this division with record 34. The Detroit and the rest of the team, Lions, the Packers, and Chicago Bears, were eliminated. I remember that in the last game, Green Bay Packers played against the Detroit Lions in the Sunday night, and the Green Bay Packers needed to win this game to qualify, and they couldn't, and the Detroit Lions were eliminated before the game. But the Detroit Lions played a tremendous game and won the game, defeated Green Bay, and Green Bay was eliminated from the playoffs. And this was the last time that Aaron Rodgers played in the Lambeau Field and with the Green Bay Packers. And the Chicago Bears were the worst team. In my opinion, now that Aaron Rodgers is not with the Packers, this will be different. I think that this is going to be a surprise. I think that the Detroit Lions are going to win this division. And the second team will be the Minnesota Vikings, and both teams will qualify to the playoffs. I think this will be a very close race between the Lions and the Vikings. But I think the difference is that the Lions will win the 2 games against the Vikings, and Packers and Bears will be eliminated. And the last division, the NFC South. Remember that the last season, this was one of the worst division alongside the AFC South. The both are the South division. Tampa Bay Buccaneers qualified to the playoffs with negative record with 8 victories and 9 losses. This was the last season of the Tom Brady in the NFL, and the word for him was that he was eliminated against the Dallas Cowboys. He was humiliated in the wild card game. And the Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, and Atlanta Falcons have the same record in the last season, record of 7-10, and they were eliminated. In my opinion, in this division, this division will win by Saints, because I think they have better quarterback, Devin Kerr, a better team, and the Buccaneers, Falcons, and Panthers don't have a good quarterback. I think that the Saints will win this division. Maybe the Buccaneers will fight against the Saints for the first spot, but I think that the Saints will win that spot. So, in my opinion, the teams that will qualify to the playoffs in the NFC conference will be the Eagles, Cowboys, the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Lions, the Vikings, and the Saints. So, here are my predictions about what I think is going to happen to the NFL 2023 regular season. The teams that will qualify in the both conference. Let's see in the end of the regular season, in the first or second week of January 2024, which team if I was correct, in the team that qualified to the playoffs. See you next video. Gibran.